Welcome back to CLE Weekend. Whether you are from here or maybe you've made this your home, you know there are no better sports fans in the country than right here in Cleveland. So it's no surprise that a woman from Lakewood would come up with a podcast that focuses solely on sports. And hey, a lot of questions we desperately want answered. Yep, you may find them on the podcast. I want to say good morning to podcaster Jill Jarris. Okay. So you've got a weekly podcast, and basically this is Keep the Flame Alive. Tell us what we'll hear on your podcast.
It is everything you want to know about the Olympics and Paralympics, both the sports. We talk to athletes, we talk to anything related to the game, so it's behind the scenes stuff. We've talked to photographers and commentators, guys who do tech, all that stuff that goes to make the games happen.
So, I mean, what's the love with Olympics? Why did you kind of choose to go that route?
You know, I've loved the Olympics since I was a kid. And, you know, I remember watching in 1984 when the games were in LA. They were home games. The opening ceremonies was exciting. And then I swam when I was a little girl. So I watched the women's 100-meter freestyle, and Nancy Hogshead and Carrie Steincypher tied for gold. And that blew my mind. I just did not think that was possible to do. And it just ate it up. It was seeing people from countries around the world, countries I didn't know existed, and sports I didn't know existed, and everyone was coming together and everyone was happy, and it was a huge celebration. And that just set me on the road. So every 4 years, because back then it was every 4 years you got a summer and a winter, and now they're kind of split
it up
2 years apart. But I just love that idea of coming together. The whole world comes together and everyone is peaceful and happy, and we see people pushing themselves to do their best. And that's the love of the games.
Yeah. Now we are right in the middle of the Winter Olympics right now. So Winter Olympics this year happening where?
Milan and Cortina, Italy. So across northern Italy, it's a regional games.
Some people maybe who, you know, are listening to the podcast, they may have some questions or topics, things that they want to hear. It's all Olympics, and you're really getting like down to the nitty gritty, because you said you get these behind the scenes aspect that maybe we wouldn't really have if we weren't listening to you.
Right. I mean, we talked with Northeast Ohio's Katie Moon, who does pole vault. And one of the things we talked about with her is if a pole vault snaps, what does that happen to your body? And she talked about how the forces, there's so much physics involved with sports. So the forces from the pole, if it snaps, all that energy that would use to propel you forward goes into your body. And it just really messes you up for a while.
Wow.
So that's the kind of stuff we get into. We get into, like, if you speed skate, do you wear socks? If you
or what kind of socks?
Right?
Specific socks. They're not going to be the ones I wear with my tennis shoes.
You know, if you're an Olympian, you are paying attention to every little single detail about your sport and what you do. And at that level, it's just being the best. And I just love seeing what it's like to be the best at something.
Is that what you really wish people gain when they listen to the podcast? Kind of maybe learning something new and maybe developing a love like you have?
Yes, and I think one of the reasons is that people come together and they turn on the sports and they're like, oh, biathlon, I don't even know what this is. And we want them to be smarter about what they're watching, because of course you become this expert in like 30 seconds. But we really want you to understand what's involved with the sport and more than what you can see on TV.
I just love hearing this, because it's not something that, you know, I think people think about much more than, oh, it's time that the Olympics are on, and then you are watching. But it's so nice that you kind of give this outlet more than just when the Winter Olympics or the Summer Olympics, you know, are happening.
Right. That's one of the reasons I started the podcast. Was I love the Olympics, I love podcasts, and there were only podcasts on when the Olympics were on. There was nothing year round. So it was the whole, if you want it, you got to build it kind of thing.
And we have a lot of Olympians from Northeast Ohio.
We do.
Like,
we have a very long list.
Yes.
A very long spreadsheet.
Which I'm sure you've talked to many of them. I know you mentioned Katie, but yeah, a lot of people, which I think is really special. I mean, you're in a good spot to do what you do. What athlete would you say maybe inspired you or impressed you the most?
Oh, wow.
Putting her on this spot?
It's hard, because it's like picking your favorite child. But I will say the one that comes to mind now is, and especially for winter, is Erin Jackson. She's a speed skater, and she used to be, well, she still does, inline skating. And a lot of inliners will transfer to ice skates for that chance to get into the Olympics.
Wow.
And it's a whole different beast. The whole technique is different from inline skating to speed skating. You wouldn't think, but it is. And she picked up speed skating in like September of 2017 and is such an incredible athlete, and she made the Olympics in 2018. She's such an inspiration to watch and to model. She's an incredible role model.
I love it. We want to listen to Keep the Flame Alive. Where can we listen to your podcast?
We are at flamealivepod.com, and we're also on the socials at Flame Alive Pod, so just look for us there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. We appreciate chatting with you. And listen, if that didn't inspire you to get into the Olympics, I don't know what would. Thank you so much. We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.